Hey everyone, Sophia here for my great challenge. Welcome back. It's another day in the life. It is Tuesday the 29th, I think, of June. It is actually 9:42 and I'm running behind. It was a hectic morning. I ended up having to do a meeting with my team, and I have some paperwork I need to do. I just can't get away from it. I can't. So it was all over the place this morning. Finally got a shower. Scott and I are going to have breakfast. I'm going to walk the dogs. The fabric with the lemon is in the wash right now because I have to pre-shrink it. So I'm not going to be able to start sewing until it's dry. What else do I have to do today? I have to plant the corn. I'm gonna check my garden real quick because that's what I do every day before I go to work. I take 10 minutes and I walk into the vegetable garden just to see how things are doing. And then if somebody needs extra water, I give them water that moment, but usually it doesn't happen that way. But I tour the garden every day, and it's kind of like my prep for the day. It relaxes me. I enjoy it. Today's garbage picking day, so some corn planting, some sowing, garbage picking. I'll show you what I'm having for lunch, snack, breakfast, dinner, and then what else? What else is on the list? Scott did the grocery shopping yesterday, so I don't need to take care of that. All right, so it's just plant the corn that I have to do, and my entire list from the beginning of the weekend, or my different weekend, is done. So I'm feeling pretty accomplished. Kitchen is so, we're still working on it, and that's about it. So I'll see you in a bit. We're gonna go walk the dogs, and then when I come back, we'll check out what's for breakfast and the garden. Behold, my breakfast of champion for the day is basically 7-grain bread with 2 teaspoons of peanut butter and a banana, and I'm gonna have a coffee and my collagen drink and vitamin C, and then I'm gonna go to work. So Scott is having the same thing, but his is with mango. Why did you pick mango? Because you haven't had mango in a while, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
Okay, he likes mango and hasn't had it in a while. I used to have mango a lot. When I was mostly working in the field, and in the summer I would stop by, well, if you're not familiar with the city, you wouldn't know. But anyway, there's like fruit trucks, in Union City, Jersey City, all of those areas where you can get like coco frio and all of this stuff, which is like, cold coconut. But they also have lots of mangoes, and they'll chop the mango for you. It's usually kind of cold, mostly hot though, because it's the summer. They don't really have a fridge, and so I would just, with a fork, eat a whole mango. And until Mom pointed out that they are loaded with sugar, so I stopped eating mangoes. I'll have a banana instead. I'll take one bite of your mango just for the because they're good. I like the taste. So I'm gonna do my work, and while the stuff is in the dryer, I check the garden. We'll look at it again later on today. I mean, it looks great. Everything's growing, and I noticed that the pole beans found their way to the skirt. They make this, big spike. It has a name. I'm so tired, I forgot. Tendril. It makes this big tendril thing, and then it just keeps rotating like this until it finds some place to hook on. And so it kept rotating all day yesterday. I was watching. It was pretty fascinating. If you had, like a stop motion camera, you could definitely watch that, where it just goes, around like this until it grabs something. And then it finally found the skirt today, or overnight, I'm not sure. So now it's going to start growing onto it, and then all of the other ones will follow suit. This is really cool. I'm enjoying this. I really am. I know the garden is not like super impressive to many, but to me it's like, wow, I built this. Anyway, so I'm going to do my work. It's going to take about an hour, and then by the time I'm done, I'll be ready to go and plant some corn. I want to do that before I do any sowing, because I don't know how much sowing I'm going to be able to do, and I know that once I get into sowing, and no stopping me, so I don't want to put myself in a position where there'll be no corn planted today, so I got to do that first. Anyway, so I'll see you in a bit. So it's 11:30. I just finished the work I had to do. I'm telling you, I don't get days off. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm not here to complain. This is where I'm going to put the corn, because this didn't work out at all. And I talked about it yesterday for various reasons. Reason number one, I planted it too late. So it got too hot for these crops, and two, there's too much water. Now corn doesn't mind the water. It's in the shade right now, and the sun is about to turn, so it will get 7 to 8 hours worth of sunshine, which is just making it for the corn. We'll see. Again, experimenting, right? And yes, I am gardening in a white shirt. So I'm just gonna remove the chards, the garbage, and I'm gonna put 2, maybe 3 rows of corn, as many corns as I have. This is golden Bantam corn, and each corn stalk produces at least 1 cob, possibly 2. So I have over 20 here. I'm going to see how many I can put in. So let's just say that they will come out, right? 20, half of them produce 2 cob. So that would be 20, 30 corn cobs. If I put more than 20, we'll see. If more of them come out, if none of them come out, we're not eating corn. I'm just playing around, okay? This is not like, my intention right now is to find out where things can grow in this yard, so that over years, this is the area where I do specific things. Obviously, this is not working for the core crops, or I can do it again next year, but much earlier, like I plant them in ground early March. That's probably what I would have to do. Okay, so let's remove the stuff and then plant those instead. You know, I said earlier that ultimately the goal was to become as self-sufficient as possible. If it was a zombie apocalypse this year, the family would starve. I mean, look at this. This is why this is not growing. Let me show you. These are the root system for my chards. It's ridiculously small. There's no way, I mean, these things are struggling. There's no roots here. Remember, they were all leggy, about this tall. And then I put some soil on them to try to save them, but they were not good seedlings to begin with. So I said it was a gamble. I lost. This collard green I'm gonna keep. Got a few weeds here. Okay. Yeah, same thing with the kale. Look at how little the root system is for this. No wonder I got no kale. All right, let's prepare. So here goes. I have 3 rows of corn. So I got corn right here, and then I ran out of corn, so I had 30 altogether. So in this area right here, I added a variety of beans that I haven't tried yet. They are called, if I can find it, what did I do with it? Oh, I brought them back in. It's some kind of green bean, but we'll see what happens. And again, these didn't, I mean, this one rooted properly, but the rest of them, you did not finish your kale. I mean, look at these. I didn't know Swiss charts were supposed to make bulbs like this. I wonder if this is a, that almost looks like a beet. I did not plant beets, I know that. I hate beets. But anyway, okay, let's go look at the beans on the other side, as I was telling you about. And then here's another little amazing thing. These are in full sun, and they're supposed to be called the crops, these lettuces, and they are loving it in this spot right here. So guess who's gonna make lettuce right here next year? This whole area here will be lettuce, because they obviously like this spot. See, I'm learning. This is why this is a experiment again. I'm trying to see where I can plant things for the best production, basically. The rose is doing fine. We're here to look at the bean garden. Is doing fine. This is not a full tour. I'm just checking on a few things here. We got a big growth here on this eggplant that we didn't have last week, with one nice flower over there. They're all growing. This tomato here is definitely getting fuller. We're getting there, we're getting there. Look at all this bloom right here. I hope I'm in focus. Okay, so peas doing great. This is what I was telling you about. Mr. Bean here found his way to the skirt. So once everybody finds their way, they're gonna get fuller and fuller, and again the whole skirt hopefully will be filled up with greenery. Whoo-wee. It was hot up there. I was starting to get really, really hot. The AC is on in the house, by the way. We have like those window ACs. I didn't get too messed up. I need to add ice to this. I'm going to take a quick break to cool down a little bit, and then I'm going downstairs. You see the smile? Then I'm going downstairs to my happy place and start sewing. So I'm just gonna lay the fabric down and cut the pattern. Maybe I'll have time to do some sewing, but right now, you know how it is, the prep work is the longest, and I may just cut pieces as I get them rather than cutting everything. I know it's not the right way to do it. You seamstress up there probably horrified already, but I have a tendency to lose stuff or misplace or use the wrong one. So if I do it one step at a time with just the pieces that I need, it's actually easier for me. Hey, listen, you make it work for you, right? I want to show you something. So you've noticed that the geranium is in bloom, right? The geranium that I saved from the street that was pretty much, I would say 75% dead, and it's pink, which is great. I didn't want a white one or a red one, so what are the other colors out there? I think they're purple, I'm not sure. Orange, there's orange, but it's pink. I love it. But one of the little shoots I took and propagated, and look, I got roots already. Not only that, it's giving me a little flower. So I'm like my mom now. My mom showed me a video the other day on Facebook, you know, video stuff like Zoom, and she was giving me a tour of a garden in Paris. The amount of pots she has with shoots and propagation between the fig trees, and I think she even done she's even done roses this year. She's propagating all of the geraniums, definitely the fig tree, and I don't know where she's going to put all this stuff, because she doesn't really go to Normandy all that much to go and take care of it. I mean, she might go once a month, if even that. So now I'm going to turn into my mom. Guys, I'm hot. This is one of the few times that you're actually going to see me sweat, which I don't usually do. It's amazing how hot it is. I would have to look at the temperature. I think it's 96 degrees right now, and it's noon, so it's the height of the heat. Anyway, so I'm going to put that in a pot. I don't have a pot with a hole. That's the problem. So what I'm probably going to do for now is put it in a leftover plastic pot that I have that has holes, and I'm going to use those pots that didn't have holes to hide it. So that way I'll put the plastic one in there, and then once this is starting to get too big for the pot, then I'll transplant it again. I have to learn how to winter geraniums because they are perennials. You can winter them. You either bring them indoors, so they would have to be in the kitchen, or if you want them to continue to, you know, be green, or you can have them dormant. And I believe, I have to look into it, I believe you can uproot them, hang them upside down all winter long, or you can cover them with a paper bag in a cellar, like in my cold room downstairs, or maybe even the garage. I don't know, but I'm on a mission to rescue this geranium and make it look really, really good. I don't know, it's fun. I'm telling you, if you plant a garden, what does she say, Audrey Hepburn? She says, planting a garden is believing in tomorrow. So there you have it. I'm full of hopes, full of hopes, and air sometimes too, I know. Welcome to my happy place. Finally, you know, it's almost 2 o'clock. I had more work to do. It's like I can't escape, I'm telling you. Anyway, I'm going to start sewing. I am making this dress. I'm starting with the shorter version, and there's two kinds. There's the shorter version like this. This is the one I'm making, but I'm not making it with the pockets on the outside. I'm making it with the pockets on the inside because this is looking like a matronly house dress. We don't want that, but first things first, and I am doing it with the lemon fabric, which has been washed. First things first, a little bit of summer boardwalk. Best candle in the whole wide world. Okay, let's get the instructions. First things first, I gotta measure myself, and I have no shame. I'll measure myself. That's in Espanol. Okay, we're gonna do the instruction here. Measurements. Here we go. And you know, I don't have any problem doing that on camera. So here we go. Bust 40. I'm going to do the waist without clothes. $38. Okay. 43. So according to this, right, I'm a size 24. I go to the store, I'm a size 10. So what do? We're gonna look at finished garment measurements. Okay, bust is 40. Yeah, but if I do that, then I made 12. Okay, we're gonna do, I'm gonna agonize over this again. If I do a 14, it's gonna be too big. If I do a 12, it might be snug. Let's do a 12. You remember with the red dress, I did a 14 and it was way too big. So we're gonna do a 12. All right, so we gotta cut everything related to a 12 for, yeah, I'm making C. Actually, that's the one that doesn't have the weird collect your eggs from the coop pockets. So we're gonna do a Sunday brunch dress with the pocket inside. So that's the C. All right. So basically what I do is that I loosely cut the C pieces, and then I apply them to the fabric. Hey, life hack, you all. Life hack. Don't be an idiot. Like me. Thank God. I bought two. Look, right here. It says size what? 12 to something, right? 6 to 14, right? The one I was cutting, size 16 to 24. I started cutting one. It's way too big. So, yeah, didn't pay attention at the store. And I'm sure it will show on the video too. And some of you will be like, oh no, you bought the wrong size. So let's redo the measurement. What did I say I was? 40 for bust, right? Right here. Oh yeah, and they want me to do a size 14. Oh, it's too big. All right, let's see, 38 for waist. According to waist 38, I would be a size what? Off the charts. Oh, here we go again. What do? I don't want to do it 14. 14 was too big on the other dress. Was that and it was a simplicity pattern too. Waist is 38. Nah, that's too big. I'm sticking with the 12. I gotta fit in a 12. Come on, it's a loose dress. If I have to, I'll adjust the arms, or I'll make the elastic band looser. But last time I did a 14, I was gaping all over the place. Okay, the thing was floating on me. All right, let me go back to this. Cut everything. I'll be right back. I have enough fabric anyway, I bought extra. Okay, so this goes here. And I gotta make sure I'm within the grain. To make sure I'm within the grain, I take the edge like this, and then I keep moving it until I get to my pattern. And I align my grain like so. Okay, so this is within grain, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pin it. Boy, do I wish my mom was here. Okay, so everything is on, but once you're done with those, you got to cut the fabric right here, and then this band, you got to fold it so you can place these. And when I do that, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you, I basically have just enough. I mean, just enough. That's like, I'm inching, trying to get, because this is the 14th, so I can move it here. I'm gonna have just enough fabric, which tells me that I won't have enough for the polka dot. It clearly said 4 yards, and I bought 4.5, and 4.5 is not doing it. I'm getting hot because I'm so anxious. This is like this is what happens when you don't really know what you're doing, and I am self-taught, you know that, and you guys have been wonderful giving me tips and everything, but it's unfortunate that I'm the kind of person that only learns through mistakes. I can guarantee you I will never buy the wrong pattern size again, so I have to make all those mistakes before I can actually, you know, do this like 1, 2, 3. This, you know, it took me a while to figure out how to place pattern. It took me at least 2, and it's maybe 3 attempts, you know, at making garments, to figure out how to do this and what to look for and everything, because trust me, there's been mistakes, and you know that because I filmed those mistakes anyway. But you know, it's unfortunate, and while I'm doing this, I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna have enough fabric, I'm gonna be like a fool, everybody's gonna be like, aha, Sophia didn't buy enough fabric. I'm sure it happened to a lot of you, and it will happen to me eventually. So things I could do, since I may run out of fabric, I could move things around and do the pockets, the inside of the pockets in a different color, because ain't nobody gonna look inside my pockets. But pockets, really is not taking a lot. Matter of fact, now that I think of it, I don't have enough fabric for the pockets. Why would they say 4 yards? Let me check again. Did I mess this up? It says 3.5 yards. I bought 4. It's not fitting. No, 4.5, and it's not fitting. All right, buy 2 extra yards. You never know. I gotta make lunch. I need to eat. It's 2:45. In 2 hours, I'm done, and then we gotta go garbage picking. So yeah, not much going on here. I'm gonna do the pockets and the belt a different color. We're gonna do them in green, because the pocket are gonna go inside. You won't see them, but will the green see through? Okay, pockets in white, and then I'll do green for the belt. I think that's gonna look stylish. Okay, let me go make lunch. I'll be right back. I think I'm challenged in every area of my life. That's the reason why this channel is called My Great Challenge. Okay, so I had enough fabric, but I had to do something that would make Christian Dior roll in his grave. I had to cut the back in half. The back is a piece that you put on the fold, so you unfold it like this, and then the whole back is one piece, okay? I could not do it. I didn't have enough fabric to do it, so I cut the back in half, and what I did was for each part I added a 1/2 inch to as a seam allowance, and what it's going to give me basically is a seam in the middle of the back, which I will double stitch. You know, nobody's going to stop me in the street and say, excuse me ma'am, but it looks like the back of your dress is split in 2. Nobody gonna do that. All right, and if you recall, back in the 80s and 90s, we used to have like color block shirts. Remember those? So you had like red here, blue here, green over there, and yellow. You look like the Simon thing, right, game. So obviously these shirts with, you know, a fold in the middle. Now, should I go and try shot put for the Olympics, you know, probably not, because then the whole thing's gonna rip in the back, and then I'll have to pretend to be the Incredible Hulk. But we're not gonna do that. Hopefully I won't be, you know, moving pianos or whatever. So the first thing I'm gonna do now is, oh, and by the way, I did look for a very long time at the, what do I do with it? The pattern instructions and how they place the fabric for dress C if your fabric is 44 wide. I did exactly what they ask. I mean, exactly, okay, exactly. And I ran out of fabric. And it says 3.5 yard for my size. Pattern C dress 3.5 yard, and I got 4.5 yard, and it didn't fit. So I don't know if it's a rookie mistake on my part, a mistake on their part. I doubt it, but it's kind of upsetting. So the one thing I'm gonna do now is change the bobbin color, because I don't want some red, I want white, and I'm gonna join those two back pieces together so I can have one piece. It is what it is. I did buy new ones the other day. Here we go. And I do have white thread, because all my thread is nice and organized, so I can find what I'm looking for. So again, all I'm doing is joining the two back pieces to make it one piece like the original pattern. The problem is this is a print, so if it was a solid, it probably looked better. As a print, obviously, some of the fabric is not gonna match. It is what it is. Here's the back now. All right. It's one piece. It's not too bad. The only thing is that, you know, you're gonna see the seam because the fabric is see-through, but overall I would say it's not too bad. All right, let me flatten that, and then I'm going to do a little seam, stitch length, whatever you call it, straight parallel to this main seam on both sides to reinforce it, because again, you know, I don't want it to rip in the middle of, imagine I'm in Jersey City and decide to bend over to tie my shoes and the whole thing goes. You know what? It doesn't look bad at all. Not at all. Matter of fact, it looks tailored. Imagine that. Okay, can you see what I did? Let me see. All right, so the middle part right here is the regular seam, and then I put a little line of stitches on either side. So it's joined it, right? And it's making it that it won't rip. So no Hulk for me. And you can barely notice it. I need to, no, you can't see it. All right, save the day. Oh, I'm having fun. I'm having so much fun. You guys have no idea how much fun I'm having. Oh, no, garbage. Okay, let's do step one. Whew. I said I wasn't going to do the thing step by step, but okay. Step one, stay stitch. Okay, we got to stay stitch all of the collar, the top of the skirt, and the neck opening. All right, and basically, let me show you. right here. So you do little stitches, lines, right? And it's basically, my nails are filthy. It's basically to hold the fabric together so it doesn't, you know, gape or whatever, and it strengthens it. So this piece right here, from here to there, I'm just going to do a line of stitches, and the stitch is what? Is a 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch from cut edge in direction of arrows. Oh, so there's a way of doing it. You don't just do it. It goes one way this way and one way that way, and the neck you go this way and that way. So I guess you got to do it twice, one this way, one that way, and you meet them. And it's at a 1/2 inch from cut edge. Yes, because the seam allowance is actually 5/8 of an inch. Okay, we're gonna do that. What is this for? Sleeve elastic guide, cut 2. Oh boy. Okay, it's a piece of pattern. Oh boy, I would have been in trouble. Yes, that's the elastic for the thing. All right, I'm really not focused today, but I'm enjoying myself. That's all that matters. Okay. The shorter dress doesn't require buttons. The long one does. So for the shorter dress, what you got to do is basically put the bodice together here. Don't mind my big gut. Right here. Okay. Right there. And then there's a collar piece to go with it. And it's hopefully not too much cleavage. I think this probably should go up a little bit more, like here. Oops. Okay, so it probably goes up a little bit more, like here, so it's not too much cleavage. And like that. I can't see from far away. So I'm wondering if right here I should do the same thing I did in the back. You know, those lines of stitches probably would look a little bit more tailored. I don't know. I gotta think about that. I don't think it would look good in the front. But anyway, so that's that, and I'm stopping here. All right, and let's see where you at. I don't know if it fits now. Oh. What did I do, 12 or 14? We'll see. I got clothes on, so it's kind of hard. Let's do it with the front. I think it's going to fit, but it's going to be a little snug. All right. Gotta keep losing weight. So this one might be too small. The other one was too big. This one's too small. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's the same company, but anyway, I'm still having a good time. Let me turn this off, and I'm gonna break here and clean up my stuff, have a snack, probably fruit of sorts, and Scott and I are gonna go garbage picking. So you're tagging along. Again, I make no promise that we're gonna find great stuff because it's north side. Last time in south side there was nothing, but it was raining cats and dogs, so that's the reason why there was nothing. But usually before a holiday like 4th of July, for instance, that's coming up, there's a lot of stuff on the sidewalk because, you know, ladies are like, oh my God, the in-laws are coming. We can have this old couch. I got to get rid of this. So they start cleaning up a lot before holidays. So we'll see. Maybe it's just, you know, old garbage stuff. Maybe it's good stuff. But, you know, so far, pretty good. Out of all of the things that I placed on Facebook that you saw from the last video, pretty much everything sold except the bar thing, you know, the 12 bottle holder with the glass top. That didn't sell. And the 2 candelabras, wrought iron candelabras, that didn't sell. I'm probably going to lower the price on that. But everything else sold, including the monkey. which reminds me, I gotta put it on the front tomorrow. The guy is picking it up tomorrow morning. So Facebook Marketplace, you know, picking up trash on the side of the road and then cleaning them up and putting them on the Facebook Marketplace is doing good. It's doing good. Okay, it's garbage picking time. I'm not done with the day, by the way. I still have to water the garden when we come home, and I have to do the schedule for work tomorrow. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope we find good stuff I can resell on the Facebook Marketplace, or things that I would like to use in the garden. Usually it takes, what, an hour and 15 minutes?
About.
Just about. Hey, Scott.
Hi.
How's the freelance going?
It's a lot of work.
Well, yeah. Yeah. It's amazing.
I'm glad to be working, though.
Me too. No, I mean, really, it's good for you.
Yeah.
It gives us, you know, because editing my videos, I'm sure it's kind of like.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Hey, by the way, can you send me some of your transition plugins?
Okay.
Thanks. Because the next videos, this one and the one from yesterday, I got to edit. Because he's working. When he does freelance, it's pretty much like 12, 13, sometimes more, overnight sometimes. People who request animation, tell me if I'm wrong, okay? Generally have no clue how long it takes.
Right. They don't know, a lot of the times they don't know what is entailed in putting the whole thing together and I mean, the other thing is the magic box. Right? Do you know about the magic box?
No.
You got to know about the magic box. So the magic box.
You got to know about the magic box.
The magic box is that people believe that because you're doing animation on a computer, that it's easier and faster and goes much more simply, but it's not like that at all.
So why is it a magic box?
Because the computer is the magic box.
Oh, the computer is a magic box.
2 minutes, it might take about 2 weeks. Or no, 2 minutes might take about a week.
Okay, on whiteboard.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, it takes a long time, and people don't seem to understand that. So, but I'm glad you're working. It's good for you.
Yeah, me too.
And good for us. So let's go garbage pick. Okay, we're actually on my street, and let's see what we got here. This could either be pressed or cut, and it looks like it's pressed. And what is this? Oh, it's got a chip. That's one of those. Oh, bouillon cup, Shenando. Oh, these are nice. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And guess what? This I can sell on Etsy. We're still on my street, and a pedestal sink. Says it works. Don't need it, but that's pretty cool. Ooh, antique mirror. Let me go check it out. I think this one I could actually sell. The table, no. But the mirror, yes. Wow, that mirror is gorgeous. Let's inspect. Needs a little bit restaining. Oh, no. Nope. Nope, nope. It's broken. On the side. Nobody's gonna want that. It's too bad. It's really pretty. I'm seeing a very interesting stool. This thing looks really old. Look at this. All right, let's check it out. I mean, obviously the cover has to be cleaned out, but this is pretty old. And I wonder why this stuff, why is there a box at the bottom? I wonder if it opened up. Oh, it does open. Look at that! It's a sewing kit. How old is this thing? Ooh. That may give us a clue right there. 59 cents a pair. Huh? Made in the US of A. Sewing machine oil. Oh, I am so taking this. Look at that. Even these things here you can sell because there's people who collect that stuff. Hey, red button. Just when I need them. Okay, there's a bunch of ants. This gotta get cleaned. And I'm taking it. I want you to know that you are loved. Very much so. But look at what's above that. It's a telescope. I know nothing about them, but what if this thing works? Scott is very much into looking at planets and stuff. He has the app. I don't know how to use it, but we're gonna take it just to see if it works. Yeah, this is one of those things that we're gonna have to try it.
Yep.
And then probably go on YouTube if it doesn't work to see, you know, how to operate it. Because I've never used one, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you know, the only ones I've ever used were like the kitty ones.
The kitty one, that looks like a professional one. I don't know anything about it.
Well, it looks like a hobbyist one. But...
A hobbyist one. Is that the name? A hobbyist one?
Well, you know what? I got that app on my phone that tells you where all the stars.
Yeah, no, I was just talking about that.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
That could be cool.
Could be cool. Let's hope it works. We got an aircraft carrier now. This lamp. Oh, darn it! He cut the wire, but I could fix it. Why would he cut the wire? I guess for people not to. What else do we have? Bunch of stuff. Do I want to fool around with this lamp? I don't know. I'm probably not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. All right, never mind. Forget the lamp. Would you look at that chair? I got a wood on this. It's gorgeous. Not my style, but wow. It's too big. I can put it in the little view of the street here. I can put it in the car anyway. And then there's another one on this side. Typical chair you find at Home Goods. You know, like 100 something. I'm not dealing with that. Dinner and a beagle. Wait, come on, get down. Spinach, kale, smoked salmon, tomato, cucumber, olives, and red onion, and I'll put a vinaigrette over it. That is my dinner. So I hope you enjoyed this day in the life, number 2 this week, and the last one because I'm going back to work tomorrow. But this weekend is a 3-day weekend. We have, you know, the 4th of July. I don't think we have any plan because Scott has to work the 4th of July. That's fine. I got plenty projects, including what I didn't do at all that I was going to do during the 2 days was to paint the fence, so I'll probably do that. I'm going to enjoy my dinner with Scott. The kids ate already. We ordered the food, and it was some chicken over rice, pilaf, vegetables. So they'll have plenty of leftovers. Scott is having the same salad than me. trying to work as a team here to get in shape. We'll see what happens. He just, you know, he'll probably lose 15 pounds before I can lose one. You know how guys are with losing weight. But anyway, once I'm done with dinner, I have to prepare my food for tomorrow, and I have to do the schedule for work tomorrow. Because I'm not getting up early to do that. I got to do it before I go to bed, so I'll be in bed around 11:30, something like that. It was a busy day. I wish I could have done more sewing, but I got stuck with work stuff in the morning, so it is what it is. I'll do the sewing this weekend. That's probably going to be some of the next video. I hope you enjoyed the little trash picking. That stool is amazing. I haven't been able to find the exact same one, but I found similar ones on Etsy, and they want like $295 for it. No, I don't think so, but apparently it's English bamboo, what they call English bamboo, and it's probably from the 40s, but I have to check into that. And that's about it. Watered the garden. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm gonna have my salad, enjoy a cup of tea later on while I do my schedule, and that would be it. Hey guys, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner. Check out my videos if you like day in the life, this and that day in the life. There's plenty of them around on the channel. And then if you're not on Facebook and Instagram, please join me there, because I always add bonus stuff on it to keep up with you guys during the week and let you know what's going on once in a while. And that would be it. So I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.